Alright, this is the final example for this section. It says an asteroid of unknown mass approaches Earth. And we have the mass of Earth that's given to us. It says it is determined that the gravitational attraction between the two is 18,000 newtons when separated by 1 times 10 to the 8th meters. This is what is the mass of the unknown asteroid. So this is one of the ways they can measure the mass of things that are far away, because obviously you can't put them directly on a scale, but you can measure their attraction or their interaction with other objects. There's a little bit easier way that we'll show you a little bit later, but for now, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It says, okay, I want to know mass. I'm going to say that's mass 2. I know that I'm given information that I can make Newton's law of universal gravitation work. So here's the Earth. Here's the comet. I'm going to assume the comet is smaller, but you never know. There's an attractive force, because gravity is always attractive, of 18,000 newtons. And you know that they are separated. Okay, this distance is the center to center distance of 1 times 10 to the 8th meters. So let's take a look at this. We can write our given information out. We can say Fg is 18,000. We can say that the mass of object 1 is the mass of Earth, which is 5.98 times 10 to the 24th. You can say that the distance between them is 1 times 10 to the 8th. Okay, and then you can say we are trying to solve for mass 2. So now I'm going to take this equation, I'm going to rearrange it. You have Fg equals G m1 m2 over d squared. To isolate m2, what I have to do is the opposite of what I have here. So I'm going to multiply both sides by d squared. That'll cancel out with that. Divide both sides by g over m1. When I do this to both sides, what I get is f d squared over g m1 is equal to m2. So now that I have it in the form that I want it to, I can say, okay, that equals 18,000 times 1 times 10 to the 8th divided by 6.67 times 10 to the minus 11th times 5.98 times 10 to the 24th. Okay, because of the way that we have it set up here, you're going to have to be very careful with your parentheses, because this whole term, when you divide, needs to be in parentheses. So we'll show you what that looks like in the calculator. So 18,000 times 1e8 divided by parentheses 6.67 e minus 11 times 5.98 e24. And when you do that, you get a mass, a very, very, very small mass, you get a very, very small mass of 0.0026 kilograms.